Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy Elliott. Welcome to the 1%er podcast. This is probably the most legendary podcast I've ever released in my life, and it's because we're going to talk about a company called Social Grenade that not only just released, but my top companies that I use. You guys know I train more automotive companies in the world than any other training company in the world. I deal with the people that care the most, that want to win, the top performers, and they're using a company called Social Grenade, and they're killing it. So I wanted to be the first to make sure, number one, you meet them. They're amazing. It's a woman-owned company. You guys are very smart. You both have been in the automotive space for a very long time, very educated. But I want to tell you something, what they created. Now listen, if you're a salesperson and you're watching this, you better watch this whole thing because you want this in your company. It is not for sale for salespeople. It's for sale for dealers. You need to understand this. You're a salesperson watching this. This could double or triple your sales. Like no BS. It could double or triple your sales. So you want to send this video when you're done to your manager or to your dealer so they can get everybody set up. If you're a dealer watching this, I'm telling you, this is Andy Elliott approved. It's amazing. I wish I had this when I sold. I wish I had this with my team. First of all, before I hand this over, Beverly, I want you guys to tell everybody what Social Grenade is. I want to say this. Everybody, internet, the phone, this right here, this thing that everyone is on. Everybody goes to sleep on a screen, wakes up on a screen. They're driving, they're on a screen. They're on a screen while they're at work. They're on a screen when they're out on a date. This thing is harder to kick than crack cocaine. This is the number one addictive drug in the world, and everyone's on it. How would you like your entire company to be able to create more leads than you're even getting from your paid leads daily?
First party leads.
On social media. Yeah, first party leads. None of these sold to 19 million different place leads. First party leads. Bringing people into the buying funnel to buy a car and catching people who are already in the buying funnel. Listen, before I get into this, salespeople, we know that there's three things that salespeople should always do. Dealers, listen up. Number one, they should be selling something. Number two, they should be looking for something to sell. Number three, they should be training to get better. And we know that a lot of companies have training or they don't, which leads me to the other two. They should be selling something. I got Beverly in front of me. I'm selling her something, or I'm looking for something to sell. Where is every one of your customers on social media? So they created a company called Social Grenade. By the way, I'm gonna have them explain together two things. Number one, why you built this. And I know the pain, and I know the problem you fixed, and I know that every dealership in the world knows that they need to be all over social media. By the way, you don't have to pay for this. It's not paid media. This is organic growth from using your team. Please understand this. You could kill $100,000 marketing budget for a few bucks by using Social Grenade, okay? By the way, there's a number that you're going to be able to text, and they'll give you all the information you need on Social Grenade, and your whole team will have access to it. First of all, I want to hand it over to you guys. Tell everybody, what does Social Grenade do? Not why you made it. We'll get there second. I want to know, what does it do?
So Social Grenade is an app. It's going to be an app form for everybody, right? So that's fantastic. But what it takes away from them having to do is, for years, we know why we created it, but it's going to allow them to create those first party leads, right? So all of those people that you're connected to on social, right? Everyone has, let's say that you're really not even good at social, but you have 300 followers, you have 300 friends on there.
Yeah,
right?
My name's Andy. I've got 500 friends on Facebook. So what happens?
But your 500 friends have friends too, right? And so if you can get that Facebook tool to work for you, not just your 500 friends, but their friends as well are going to start seeing your content. Those people that you go to church with, you play softball with, that you interact with, that may not know what you do, you need to be telling them what you do, how you do it, who you are, and why they need to be doing business with you.
So you pre-made all of this content, am I right? Listen, I want you to understand this, guys. This is why it's called a grenade, a social grenade. They pre-made all the content to where your sales team doesn't even have to think about what to do. They click two buttons, click, and guess what? Now everybody in the world knows on their channel that they're at your company, they're in the automotive space. They put stuff on there that's amazing, that is known to
stop.
I say draw
scroll.
eyes. Yeah, stop. People start commenting, and it makes people comment by the way that you guys did it. So it engages with the algorithm. It's your whole company doing it. It's click, done. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting the podcast. As you're watching this about Social Grenade, dude, this is a game changer. Listen, if you're a salesperson, you've been following me for a long time, I don't care what it takes. Get this to your leader. I want you to make more money, okay? This is a life changer. Number two, if you're a leader and you've been following me, you know I don't promote people, okay? These women created an awesome tool. Look, I built a 9-figure business on organic social media, okay? So I'm a big believer in this. But there's never been a tool created specific for the automotive industry, especially something that wasn't complicated for salespeople, but 2 clicks and they don't have to think, and your whole company can do it. This is a no-brainer. This is going to be the biggest thing that ever hit. Just watch. So with that being said, I'd love for you to send them a text right now. She'll personally take the message, send her a text, get on a call. I promise you this will change your bottom line, and let's kill it, okay? So shoot a text, the number below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Anytime I find that there's an edge to the market, especially in the automotive space, I spent 21 years in and I love and I'm obsessed with, you guys, this is your secret. So text the number below. Let's get back to the video. Click done. They can do it as many times a day as they want, right?
Absolutely. There's no limit. And the cool thing about it is that engagement posts, if people understand how engagement posts work, so Facebook wants you to be on their app as long as possible, right? And so the minute that your stuff starts getting comments and people are engaging with it, Facebook starts spider webbing it out to more and more and more people that you aren't even connected to. And so you want them to engage with your content. So if your salespeople are just posting inventory and sold customers,
it gets old.
There's nothing engaging. Nobody's clicking on it and doing anything. So we have built the process out and the system out to put those engaging posts right in the palm of their hand. They don't have to think about it. They don't have to go to an app and create a post. It's already there for them. They click and post it to Facebook, and then they just start answering all the people.
Yeah, and the key word is engage.
Yeah, engage.
Right? Engage.
Like, comment, share. That's an engagement on Facebook. And I always relate it to like cents, right? So if a like is worth 25 cents, a comment is worth 50 cents, and a share is worth $1, right? Because that gets to more and more people in Facebook world. Like that's where the weight is right there. So I'm always looking for content that's shareable and commentable. I don't want them to just like it.
That's right.
I want them to comment and share.
Okay. Why? By the way, why they made it, okay, is because whoever's on social media the most wins. That's the game. But you don't want your people on social media all day long playing around. And we know when we leave the creativity up to them to try to make something, I mean, sometimes I'm like, dude, why did you post that?
Yeah, for sure.
They've already done all the thinking. They've taken it out, and they've made it compliant, professional, right? So any corporation size, doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a startup and you're an independent company or you're all the way to, Lithium Motors or Berkshire Hathaway, doesn't matter. It physically doesn't matter. I don't care how big you are. It's all compliant, all structured. Can you give them y'all's background and then tell them why you made this? And obviously, guys, look, all my big companies are using this. So I just want you to understand why they made it. And when I heard this, I was like, dude, this is genius. Because when I sold 70 to 80 cars a month when I sold, most of them were on social media. I smoked everybody. I didn't even go outside to shake anybody's hands. I didn't need to. I wasn't going to live and die by the gate. Everybody was on the phone, okay? I was going to be on that screen. And that's how I dominated them. And by the way, that's how the customers that's how their first connection anyways. So
and that's
give
what
them a little
I
bit
said.
of background.
I said the same thing too. I said, if I were in sales now, when all of these tools are available, like y'all wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah.
You would not have a chance 100% to even roll me. And it's funny because I've been following Gary Vee for a long time, right? And so his newest book, Day Trading Attention, right? That's all you're vying for is for attention, right? Everybody's stuck in it, just like you said. They're at dinner, they're on their phone. They're driving down the road, they're on their phone. We don't want them to be, but they are. So they're always there.
Yeah,
So
they can't help it.
How do I get their attention, right? How do I get their attention? And so is the content that you're posting, if you're just posting a picture of that Sentra, is that enough to stop me?
It doesn't mean anything to anybody.
No.
You have to provide something that brings entertainment.
So we spent years going and training in dealerships one-on-one, right?
Go into that a little bit because I want everybody to know like that you guys didn't just make up something. No. You were
I wish.
in a different industry and you swapped over. Like you guys have been in the car business your whole life.
Yeah.
So explain that.
So I used to go in. Organic social is our gig. It's where we started. It's what we love. We've always loved organic social and lead gen as well. Paid social is great as well, but organic is my love language. And so I used to go to the dealerships that were our clients, and I would train their salespeople on how to get those people engaged with their social media, right? And while I was there, they would do it. They would kill it. They'd be doing videos. They'd be making posts. They'd be doing whatever. And then the minute I would leave, it would go away. They would forget about how to do it or what to do. And Robin, I don't even remember what app you told me to use. Oh my gosh.
Is anybody familiar with what she's talking about?
Well, when we started, it wasn't even paid search. I mean, you couldn't even pay Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Like it was just all organic.
Absolutely. Like if we had 1,000 followers on a business page and I made a post, 1,000 people saw it.
Yeah.
That's before ads rolled out.
That's
like,
right.
I'm just telling you, like we were there whenever like it wasn't even a thing. And so we would train and we would train and we would train. Then I was like, these people just keep forgetting. So Beverly and I would like dump $10,000. We'd go to Utah. We sit in a studio. We film all of the training videos for them and give it to all of our dealers for free. If you're my client, your salespeople get all this for free. Would they log in? No. Would they train themselves? No. And so I was like, gosh darn, like what do we got to do? We know that organic social is how they will make money, because I would have this salesperson killing it. Literally, you would be upping his customers because he wouldn't take it up. They were all coming up. They'd go, oh, we're here to see Josh. Is Josh here?
Hey guys, sorry for interrupting the podcast. As you're watching this about Social Grenade, dude, this is a game changer. Listen, if you're a salesperson, you've been following me for a long time, I don't care what it takes. Get this to your leader. I want you to make more money, okay? This is a life changer. Number two, if you're a leader and you've been following me, you know I don't promote people, okay? These women created an awesome tool. Look, I built a 9-figure business on organic social media, okay? So I'm a big believer in this, but there's never been a tool created specific for the automotive industry, especially something that wasn't complicated for salespeople, but 2 clicks and they don't have to think, and your whole company can do it. This is a no-brainer. This is gonna be the biggest thing that ever hit, just watch. So with that being said, I'd love for you to send them a text right now. She'll personally take the message, send her a text, get on a call. I promise you this will change your bottom line, and let's kill it, okay? So shoot a text, the number below. I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. Anytime I find that there's an edge to the market, especially in the automotive space, I spent 21 years in and I love and I'm obsessed with, you guys, this is your secret. So text the number below, let's get back to the video.
Yeah. Josh and I were talking on
and everybody knows that guy.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows that person right now that dominates social media, that makes all those sales. And you're like, why can't my people be good at that? Guys, listen, that's what this is. Everybody understand this. This is a tool, okay, that everyone in your sales force will have access to, that already has the posts created that create attention, that get leads, that get likes, that get comments, that get shares, that literally they don't have to think. And I want to tell you this, like these top guys that are still existing in the industry, they're killing it by either repeat and referral or by dominating on social media. And living and dying by the gate and waiting, those are the people that we're turning over in our companies left and right. So you'll never turn over a person again. Imagine if everyone in your company right now, imagine a salesperson watching this, every day generating 5 leads. Like every day, like clockwork. Okay, cool. Got company leads. Cool. Somebody pulls in the gate. Cool. I know I've got 5 leads coming from this tool every single day, sometimes more. Somebody walking in, they already know who you are. They've already seen your Facebook or Instagram. They've already seen your digital handshake. They already know who you are. They walk in. It's the easiest sell. You've already known each other digitally.
Think about this, that so none of us really know each other anymore, right? We all know each other on social, right?
That's right.
But like the last time before I was in the industry that I went to buy a vehicle and I pulled onto the dealership, right? And I didn't know whether the guy that was greeting me had been there 5 minutes or 5 years. I didn't know him. I didn't know whether he cared who I was. He was going to take care of me. I didn't know, even when I left with the payment that I wanted and the down payment I wanted, the vehicle I wanted, I didn't know if I got screwed. Like I didn't know because I didn't have that know, like, and trust with them, right? And now with social, and you guys have all experienced this, right? You've been at a conference or you've been somewhere where you run into this guy and you think you've already met him because you've known him on social for so long that you're like, I didn't know that you were that tall because I didn't know I hadn't met you in person before, right? And so social is for that. It's so that they can know, like, and trust you before they pull on that lot, and now they're ready to do business with you because it's warm. And once we've learned that happens, like, how do you get there then? And so now Social Grenade is that tool that gets you that warm audience right off the bat.
How much money is everybody pissing away on paid media?
Jesus.
Listen, let's be honest. How much money is everybody just pissing away on paid media? Listen, guys, I generate 1,500 leads a day on social media organically. I'm telling you what these ladies have created on Social Grenade. I was talking to her and I said, hey, all the people that get in with you early, right? Like all the people that sign up with you early, she's like, dude, we're going to take care of these people. These are the people that started with us on the ground. And I was like, well, dude, you guys are amazing. I'm telling everybody. Look, dude, if I believe in it, you guys see, I don't stamp, especially in the automotive space. I've talked about some different industries before. Vendors. These women have created a tool that will literally double the sales in any dealership. It'll allow us with the winter coming up, and because it is coming around, when these offices, these cubicles are being set in by salespeople who aren't bad people, they just don't know what the hell to do.
No.
And, I'm going to be honest with you. It's exciting getting someone to reach out to you on social media and say they need your help versus going through and calling an orphan owner list.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, listen,
Brain drain.
but I'm a thick-skinned person. I'm like, okay, give me the phone book. Let's go. Give me the orphan owner list. Okay,
But
cool.
not
Let's go.
everybody is you.
But that's my point. We're the top 10%. So like, what's the other 90% doing?
All right. Starving.
They need someone to create engagement with them so that they can feel that like they're not. I always say this word bugging, but like I'm not bugging somebody. And that's the cool thing. They put this out there. It's awesome. It builds their social media, which they love. They get leads from it. The dealership sells more cars. We're bringing people to your company, to the market, to the salesperson directly. Each salesperson is basically running an ad campaign on their own. And by the way, it doesn't cost anything. Once you sign up, there's no additional money, right? It's just a sign up and everybody gets access.
Right.
There's 2 clicks. The post happens. They can do it 5 times a day. They can do it 2 times a day.
True. You know what's funny is salespeople, it's not your fault. Like it's 1,000,000% not your fault, right? Like you're dealing with numbers all day long, numbers, right? And that's on your analytical side of your brain. And now you got your GM or your guru that they brought in, to tell you what to do, telling you post on social, right? And you're like, hang on, I can't make that quantum leap to the creative side of my brain. Like I don't know what to do when I get over there. Okay, I'll take a picture of this Sentra again, right? And so you can't stay in your logical brain all day long and then think that you're going to be able to pop over there and be creative all of a sudden. So we've taken the creativity and went, here, just pick. All your creative is done. Just pick what you like. Which one do you think that you like? Push that button, post to Facebook, done.
Yeah, plus I want to say something about posting cars. It seems like dealers have gotten really compliant about like, hey, I don't want you posting this inventory everywhere because I don't want them to see a price. I don't want them to see a payment. I don't want them to see. It's like they're almost scared of it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Well, it does. I mean, the CARS Act is coming around. It's in the air right now that we have to deal with, and
That it's
that's
on their
something.
mind anyway,
Yeah, it's on
for
their
sure.
mind for sure. Because how are we going to overcome that? How are we going to get someone in the dealership when there's a set price, but then there's almost so many things on the back end that they have to deal with?
right.
So-
Well, and that's what I was going to say is that this is never posting a vehicle. It's never posting a vehicle. So like it's ultra compliant and it brings customers into the market.
For sure.
First party lead. We haven't heard that in a really long time.
Right. Generate your own leads.
Yeah, like think about that. Like when's the
Nobody else
last? Think about this. What is the most common heard thing ever? Third party leads.
Oh my
Third party.
God.
100%.
Yes.
Okay, so let's reintroduce what used to happen. First party leads.
Right.
That's when the first person, the person enters the market for the first time. No other dealership knows about it, and it goes straight to you.
Right.
Dude, is that the Glengarry leads?
Glengarry.
No, that's the Glengarry leads. Those are the good ones.
You get coffee, buddy.
Yeah. So like I mean this, guys. Listen, I'm trying to tell every single one of you right now. Number one, this video needs to go straight to your general manager. You need to say Andy Elliott made a video about how the sales team can literally use social media and dominate it, sell more cars, get more leads. And listen to me. Listen. See, I hate distractions. I hate it. When somebody isn't selling something, their goal is to create the next appointment as fast as possible. Create something to sell. You guys think about what are the managers doing right now? A guy goes to work 8-10 hours a day. He spends 2 to 3 real hours a day selling a car. Maybe sometimes 50% of their day, if he's really good. What are they doing with the other 5 hours? They can be using this tool to generate all of their business.
For sure.
Everybody gets access to it. Now, if you go to your paid media and you just look at the conversion rate, what it's costing you to acquire a customer, this is insane.
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry for interrupting the podcast. As you're watching this about Social Grenade, dude, this is a game changer. Listen, if you're a salesperson, you've been following me for a long time, I don't care what it takes. Get this to your leader. I want you to make more money, okay? This is a life changer. Number two, if you're a leader and you've been following me, you know I don't promote people, okay? These women created an awesome tool. Look, I built a 9-figure business on organic social media, okay? So I'm a big believer in this. But there's never been a tool created specific for the automotive industry, especially something that wasn't complicated for salespeople, but 2 clicks and they don't have to think, and your whole company can do it. This is a no-brainer. This is gonna be the biggest thing that ever hit, just watch. So with that being said, I'd love for you to send them a text right now. She'll personally take the message, send her a text, get on a call. I promise you this will change your bottom line, and let's kill it, okay? So shoot a text, the number below. I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. Anytime I find that there's an edge to the market, especially in the automotive space, I spent 21 years in and I love and I'm obsessed with, you guys, this is your secret. So text the number below. Let's get back to the video.
Well, and think about like everybody can look around every dealership, right, and find that one guy that's the entrepreneur, right? He's using this whole system to build his life.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're going to pay the rent, they're going to pay all the utilities, they're going to do all this thing, and I'm going to build my business inside of this business. That's right. An entrepreneur. That's when you've built a business inside of some other guy's risk level. He has all the risk, you have all the reward. And so what you're doing every day should not be waiting for the up bus, should not be waiting for the BDC to drive some traffic that you don't even know. You don't even know their story whenever you walk up. If you can take control of your social media and your leads, your first party leads are coming in to you in your phone, nobody else has them, and you've already had the conversation with them. That lady says, you know what, 3 years ago I had to file bankruptcy, I had XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I've got a trade-in coming in right now, but I think I may be a little upside down on it. You have all of the tools in your toolbox right now to be able to help her when she gets there, because you and her have had a real life conversation via social. And I'm telling you, when people aren't face to face with you, when they're behind the keyboard, they'll be braver. They'll tell you more about themselves, and you get to build that trust with them via social. If you're not doing that, you're waiting until they get right in front of you, and now all of a sudden this lady has to tell you, I had a divorce, it cost me a bankruptcy, my vehicle that I had to get on 25% interest now, I think I'm flipped in it right now, but I don't even know if you can help me. And she's having to look you in the face and decide whether or not you're going to be kind to her or not. Whereas if you're on social, you can build that relationship, and now you're relationship selling because you've started
they love
that.
you.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And then like you're going to get 10 other referrals from them anyways.
Yeah, guys, super important. Number one, it is 2024. We're on our way into 2025.
Yes.
I would tell you this. I would hate to not have this tool and have my competitor have it. I would hate that. I'm always looking to get an edge, okay? And in 2025, you guys are probably thinking, all right, what's going to be our edge? Well, here's what I'll tell you. Having our salespeople actually work, if they don't have a customer, they're going to be looking for something to sell, okay? We'll have them call the leads. That's fine. Remember the old days whenever we used to generate our own leads? Remember how important you were to a company when you could bring a deal or 2 to the table that was self-gen, like you self-generated it? This is a tool that will allow every single salesperson on your floor, new, veteran, it doesn't matter, to create self-gen leads all day, every day, with 2 clicks of a button on social media, and own it organically. Your company will be everywhere. You will dominate your backyard. You will catch everybody in the market. Remember, marketing is the right message to the right person at the right time. And if everybody on your team was working on sharing the dealership every day and knowing how to post, which is the way that this works, you guys would own the market.
100%.
No one's doing it. So when Social Grenade just hit, here's what I would tell you, okay? Andy Elliott approved. I would tell you this 100% sure. I would text them. There's going to be a number below. I would text them immediately. I mean, you guys, I mean, it's actually your personal cell phone number.
You'll be texting Robin.
Yeah, but she's pretty crazy because I asked her, I said, hey, do you want them to just click on a link? She's like, no, just have them text me. She goes, listen, I've been in the car business my whole life. She's like, I love them. She goes, I want to ruin the value of money for them. If they have any questions, they can ask me. I got it. I've been following them for a long time. They've been doing some really good work in the automotive space. I've loved it. I've seen some jokers in our space. I know I'm super direct. You know, some people either like me or they don't. But you got to recognize what era we live in. And I recognized when they're working on this organic posting, and I saw it like in the early stages, I'm like, dude, if this deal launches, they're going to kill it. If this deal launches, like every salesperson just got a pay raise. I mean, 3 years ago, we all made 3 times the money. The market was 3 times better.
Well, we all did, but the dealers did for sure.
Well, the dealers did for sure. Yeah, the
I
dealers,
didn't get a raise.
the dealers made 3 times the money, and the market, was 3 times better, but the salespeople didn't get 3 times better.
Right.
What we can do now is that we can go back to making money like that. All we got to do is have an edge. Okay. And all we got to do is everybody, like she said, everybody needs to know who you are, what you do, how great you are at what you do, and where you're at. This tool's been created. 2 clicks. Every single person in your company can post on this.
Yep.
So I just want to tell you guys right here, Social Grenade, it's super, super important. Send a text to Beverly, okay?
No, send it to Robin. Don't give it to Beverly.
Don't give it to me. I won't answer.
She has 175 missed messages.
Yeah, but Robin and Beverly, they own the business together. They're awesome. They're super cool. I always say this, like, I can tell with my language whether you're one of us. You know what I'm saying? And they're super easy to deal with. By the way, this is the way of the future, okay? If you want to bankrupt your competition, which is kind of my Andy Elliott language, right? I want to board up their windows, with plywood. I want to take them out. I want to be the best. I want to have the best salespeople. I want to have the best processes. I want to have the best banks. I want to have the best inventory. I want to have the best everything. Everybody knows what era we're in. What is it? It's 2024 going on 2025. Okay? We've decided that everybody right now is on their screen. Everyone in the world's on their phone. Walk into any place. No one's even paying attention. Everybody's staring at their phone. Everywhere in the world.
Yep.
Okay? So right now, everybody needs to know who you are, what you do, how great you are at what you do, and where you're at, and how can they get a hold of you. This tool, 2 clicks, every single one of your salespeople, up to 4 to 5 times a day, can be posting content to generate customers. This has never been done before. That's why it's called Social Grenade, because it's literally going to wipe out the industry, and it's organic. The cool thing is it's not paid media. So once you buy, right, and you buy the product, everyone in your team, unlimited usernames and they have the access to use it. They can use as much as they want. And the cool thing about it is you guys have been in the car business forever. You've watched dealers pay for paid media and get taken advantage of forever. And honestly, there hadn't been another way until now. So keep running your paid media, but watch how this dominates what paid media will do. It does it organically. It'll pull customers into the market, and then anyone that's already in the market, you'll capture them. So I'd like for you guys to do me a favor. See the number on the screen? Just shoot them a text message. They'll set you up, go over all the details, how it works. You're set up, and how long does it take to get up and running?
Oh, gosh, you're that same day.
Same day you're up and running. It doesn't matter how big or small your team is. It doesn't matter if you're independent or franchise. That doesn't matter. Okay? It's Andy Elliott approved, and I'm going to tell you, you're going to see a lot of them. I'm one of these people. Imagine if you would have bought stock with Apple or Google early. Imagine if you would have bought stock with Lithium Motors or Berkshire Hathaway early. You know when something's going to go big. This is it. And so I'm giving you her personal cell phone number so you guys can reach out, talk to the owners themselves. They're just that cool. That way, whatever questions you have, they can answer it. Your salesperson, take this to your general manager, take this to the owner, take this to your manager. This is a no-brainer. I know they want to make more money. I know they want you to sell more cars. Yep. Okay. If you run the company, this is a no-brainer. Shoot them a text message right now. They'll reach out to you in the next couple hours, at least within the next 24 hours.
And I would even say this, like if you've ever been somewhere and your friend bought a vehicle, you saw them show up somewhere and they had a new vehicle and they didn't buy it from you. And you know what they say? Oh, I didn't even know you were still selling cars.
Dude,
why? You go to church and there's new cars in the parking lot and they didn't buy it from you and you're the only salesperson
I was just about to say that. I'm willing to bet that unless someone's been at a car dealership for a couple years, the salespeople, the people of the friends of the salespeople don't even know that they're at that place. Right. And it's such an awkward introduction on how to do this. So now when I blanket say, hey guys, there's this new tool. This is how we're doing it. 2 clicks, boom, you're done. Now you got your whole floor every day. Blast. They can post their family. They can post about other stuff. They can post things. But this will allow them to grow their book of business, which is what we're all supposed to do inside of the dealership.
100%. Like I want to know, like you have tattoos, right? Like I'm going to tell you, this is a true story. We had I was testing it before we had the app done and we were testing it rolling out. And so I made this beautiful post of this tattoo, right? And I put this beautiful graphic on the top of it that says, show me your ink. And so I pushed it out to like 3 different salespeople, and I said, post this, and I said, here's what you're going to say in the text portion of it. You're going to say, I love tattoos. Show me your favorite tattoo that you have. Tag your local tattoo artist in it down below, because I want to see who has the best tattoos, guys, whatever. And I mean, within like 30 minutes, I had 40 comments on that post, the salesperson I pushed it out to, right? And then within 2 hours, he had 80. And I said, respond back to everybody. Respond back to each one of them. Oh my God, that art is beautiful. Oh my God, I love your tattoo guy. I said, respond back to everybody.
You're making best friends with everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Right now. And now we're tagging all of these businesses, and it's just growing and growing and growing. I said, and we got to the end of that day, and I said, okay, now I need you to go out on the dealership, on the lot right now, and take a picture of your hottest, freshest trade. And this is what you're going to put in the comments right there. You're going to go, how much of a monthly payment could you afford for this vehicle right now? Drop me your number down below. And his engagement blew up because he
fed the algorithm.
He had baited them first. He had gotten them to play with him, and now all of these people saw this and literally sold that car that night.
Yeah.
Thousands of percent in engagement. The percentages just went through the roof.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's
And it's
insane.
all just knowing what they're going to like and play with.
It's a game that
Yeah.
you
Oh,
guys
for
have
sure.
mastered.
Oh my God. People will go, gun to your head, what can you talk about for 30 minutes? I'm like, organic social all day, every day. I can tell you guys what the recipe is to do this and that. And I'll tell you, there's times when I've had a post that just flops, right? Like the day of the NFL draft, I have a friend of mine who has a high-end rental car company, and he's like, my page is dead. I'm not his social media team, so but I made it for him, so I had access to it. And he says, my page is dead, Robin. I don't know, like nobody's responding to anything. I'm like, give me a second. Let me play on here for a minute. And I went and it was the day 1 of the NFL draft. And I made this post, and I was like, okay, comment below. Who's your guy? What team do you want? And what round do you think he's going in? Right? Comment me that below. Crickets, nothing. His page was so dead, nothing. And he had a real male-dominated audience because his sports cars, right? And I'm like, crap, what the crap was with this? Why is it like going nowhere? So I'm like, so I pulled my old faithful trick out, which is always puppies or babies. So I went, drop me a picture of your dog, right? No questions asked, 911, cutest picture of your dog right now. And it was like, whoosh, it just blew up, right? Everybody's dog is the cutest dog in the whole wide world. And we're commenting back to them. And I mean, by the end of the night, like 300 comments on this post. I couldn't get anybody to play with the NFL draft, but so there's times when some of your content won't hit right. Don't be discouraged. Just go grab something else and try something else.
It's all about consistency.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like everybody understand this tool is all about consistency. The reason why salespeople have never been able to do this for a long period of time and why they did it for a week and they stopped is because every day they have to continue to think, what am I going to post today? And then they go back to that damn Nissan Sentra again.
Yeah.
and then they're just like, I'm done. I'm tired of it. Like, I don't like this. And then they complain and then they quit. And then management knows that everybody's on social media.
How come we get any leads? How come I don't have any leads, sir?
Yeah. And then management's like, dude, just fine. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And so that's why you guys.
We have the secret weapon.
Yeah. I was going to say, you guys created all of this pre-made content that is easy to upload. You guys are continuing to keep uploading it in there.
It's fresh.
And they
every
just
month
use the
it's
tool.
fresh.
But
Yeah.
the best part is, we
have
have the performance manager. It keeps them on track.
I love it. Okay, so each store also has a performance manager to make sure that everything's on fire.
So those GMs don't have to worry about anything, right? Like, okay, we've got this new tool. Now who's going to manage it for me, right? We are going to manage it for you. You're going to have your own dedicated performance manager telling you. So Andy, you have 10 salespeople, right? And I just want you to know that these 3 right here are killing it. They're doing the dang thing. These 4 are doing at it. I'm your performance manager. I'm going to get with them. I'm going to get some more coaching with them and tell them how to increase their engagement, whatever. But these 3 haven't even logged on.
I love it.
So Friday we're doing a Zoom. I'm going to walk them through logging on again, and I'm going to get those guys engaged. And every 2 weeks you're going to get that update from us, telling you how they're doing, who's doing what, and then you're going to go, don't even worry, that guy doesn't even work here anymore. The minute he didn't log on, I fired him. But we have these 3 new guys. We're like, great, we'll get them rolling. So you'll always have someone training your new people.
That's awesome.
And managing the people that you have existing.
Well, that's huge. I mean, that right there just slays every dragon.
Every dragon.
Anything that I could be thinking of, I'm just like, okay. So we dominate the market with social media. It's organic. You have a performance manager that's going to help me make sure my team understands what to do. There's 2 clicks. They don't have to create the content on their own. We do it every day. Okay. Let's go. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting the podcast. As you're watching this about Social Grenade, dude, this is a game changer. Listen, if you're a salesperson, you've been following me for a long time, I don't care what it takes. Get this to your leader. I want you to make more money, okay? This is a life changer. Number 2, if you're a leader and you've been following me, you know I don't promote people, okay? These women created an awesome tool. Look, I built a 9-figure business on organic social media. Okay, so I'm a big believer in this. but there's never been a tool created specific for the automotive industry, especially something that wasn't complicated for salespeople, but 2 clicks and they don't have to think, and your whole company can do it. This is a no-brainer. This is going to be the biggest thing that ever hit. Just watch. So with that being said, I'd love for you to send them a text right now. She'll personally take the message, send her a text, get on a call. I promise you this will change your bottom line, and let's kill it. Okay, so shoot a text, the number below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Anytime I find that there's an edge to the market, especially in the automotive space, I spent 21 years in, and I love, and I'm obsessed with. You guys, this is your secret. So text the number below. Let's get back to the video. Guys, super important. These women are amazing. They've spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of years creating this Social Grenade product. Again, I'll say it, my top dealers use them. If you guys want to destroy it, you want to have an edge for 2025, you want to kill it, make sure you guys shoot them a text message right now. Remember, salespeople, take this to your leadership, okay? If you're watching this as a leader, text them now. You can speak to them directly, okay? I love you guys. Anything else you want to add?
No,
I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, just that we were so talented, we made it through TSA with those grenades.
That's right.
Look at that. I love it. Yeah, and you know what I love, and I want to say this by complimenting them. I love their attitude. I love that they're a partner with car dealers. I love that they understand what we go through in dealerships. And there's no BS. I love that, man. Like, look, dude, either it works or it doesn't. Nobody needs to buy another piece of software. Nobody needs to buy something else to sign up with. You know what we need? We need to sell more cars.
For sure.
Okay? We need to make more relationships. We need our salespeople to get paid more so they can stay in the industry with us longer. You know, we need to run our business better. We need to be more profitable, and we need to understand what damn era we live in. And that's it. And they built this. And like every single one of you, especially the best, you know, the ones that really want to win, the ones that, you know, they hate to lose, and they want to grow every month after month after month. Well, this is a tool now. And it's not just for the company to make more money, it's for your salespeople to make more money.
For sure.
That's it. It generates more leads. And the cool thing is you don't have to pay per deal. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just it. You get access. Your whole team uses it. It's dirt cheap. Kill it. Okay? So I love you guys. Ladies, I'm excited. You guys are going to see a lot of them, okay? Because I know they're going to go far. And, like, I don't take bets. I know I can't win. And so, like, when I see them, like, doing this, I'm like, oh, hey, you guys need to come over here because I'm going to share this with all my friends, all my people.
Okay.
And I know a lot of you guys every day, you know, you're looking to recruit a better salesperson. You're looking to do this. Look, let's give everybody in your store an opportunity to do really well, and just watch the numbers rise, man. You know, a lot of the times we hire somebody because we believe in them. They just don't have the right tools. Look, not everybody's a really good salesperson, but everybody can do this, and they can build these relationships before they come in. And they can follow this system, and they can do really good. And I think everybody will make it. And I think everybody will love this tool. And this right here, you'll watch this blow up. This will be one of the top vendor tools around. And you'll remember, I watched Andy Elliott create a video when it was first going to the market. And it didn't just start. I mean, it's been out. There's a lot of big companies already using it. But now's the time where I'm like, dude, I've seen it. I've seen how they deliver. And I'm like, dude, you guys all need to know about it. So get on it. Let's make some more money. I love you guys. Text the number below right now, okay? Text that number.
Text me.
And you guys can get set up, and she'll reach out directly to you. Yep, she's busy. But text her, and she's super cool, and she'll explain anything, answer any questions, and if you love it and it's right for you, next thing you know, your team will be kicking butt and selling more cars. Guys, have a blessed day. We love you guys. If they want to follow you on social media, how do they do it?
On Instagram, I'm at Meet the Robs. Or Robin Wilson on Facebook, and Social Grenade has all the channels.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, guys. Ladies, you're amazing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, let's kill it, guys. Make sure you text them. See you soon. Hey, guys. Looks like you made it to the end of the video. You're the true 0.0001%ers. Look, I know 1%ers that can make it halfway through the video, but making it all the way through, you guys are the best. Now, here's what I'd like to do. Number one, I want to get closer to you. The fact that you made it all the way through the video, you're like, man, dude, I want to roll with this guy. Okay, so I need to connect with you. Down below, there's a description box on this YouTube video. There's a link. It says Coach with Me one-on-one. Okay? If you'll go and you'll enter your information, I'll reach out to you in the next 24 hours. You can tell me what you need help with, what your goals are, and we will crush it together. I would love to help you guys go to the next level in life. You can tell I'm changing my life really fast, and I know that you guys want the same thing. I'd love to go with you on that journey. So right now, if you'd like to partner with me, team with me, if you want me to help coach you and push you, everybody needs a coach, a higher level of accountability to go to the next level. Go to the description box below, click on the link, fill out your information. I'll talk to you in the next 24 hours. Let's kill it.